Justin and I are on the way to Lowe's to be able to get some stuff for our shoot tomorrow.
We couldn't find a piece of copper pipe that was this big around to fit the diameter of the camera lens.
Basically what we're trying to do is shoot through it with a bunch of different colors.
We're gonna make it look metallic instead of this. Hopefully that does the trick.
Alright, so we're basically gonna make some different things to shoot through. For my experiment, I'm gonna take a black tube and we are going to chop it in a couple different sections and spray paint some of the insides white, silver, and gold. And for Justin's experiment,
it's an early 90s rap.
Anyways, we're gonna turn these into little angled things to shoot.
Okay, so the idea is we are making basically a barn door system for these highly reflective panels. I'm not gonna lift it up because they're still drying and I don't wanna mess up the glue. But basically, we're gonna put these kind of geared hinges on the end. They have a little bit of resistance, so they'll fight the weight of the panels. We're gonna put these hinges on the inside. Every panel is gonna connect to the edge there, and we're gonna be able to pull the metal in and out, depending on what angle we want for the camera. And whatever reflection we see, we can see more of the face or less of the face or more of a light. Basically, it'll give us the ability to show different reflections of stuff.
Prime them, some primer, and then we're gonna make them real reflective with some different colors. We're gonna keep one or two black because I think it's kind of shiny and black. It looks kind of cool.
Hey guys. We're doing a spec sheet today, a little bit of beauty, a little bit of metal. We're trying to put the two together. We built a custom box and we're testing out this Sigma FP still and scene camera. So we're gonna put it through paces as far as stills go, see how this goes. We got Jude, she's in charge of hair and makeup, awesome. And we have Jeana, who's our wonderful model for today. So we put these two together. We built this box out of random pieces we found at Home Depot. We thought it'd be really cool to shoot some of these beauty portraits across the metallic surface, showing a lot of color, reflections, metal on metal on metal. This camera was fun. There was some stuff I really didn't like about it, so we did switch off to our good old trusty Nikons occasionally, but we'll walk you guys all through that and the rest of these other.
Big thanks to Jude and
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
Jane. Yay!
Yeah, good job, guys.
Okay, we just wrapped. Overall, like I really wanted to like this for stills, but I don't think it's there yet. Maybe like with firmware updates, they can change stuff. Like maybe like increasing the sync speed from a 30th of a second to something a little faster and more usable. Like we couldn't do a lot of things we had in mind just with like camera limitations. Like again, for example, it will only sync with external flashes. Even with this cool little mod that it comes with. This was free. That was nice of them to throw that in there. It screws into the side, takes 2 seconds. You can mount a remote or an external flash, but again, you're only syncing at a 30th of a second, so it's almost useless. And sorry, if you really want to sync at a 30th of a second, you have to shoot in JPEG instead of DNG, which was really a deal killer for us because we're shooting with a lot of low light, dramatic lighting patterns, and we really need to bring those shadows up and save detail. So I wanted to love you. I really love the build quality. Sigma, this is friggin' amazing. I love this is metal. Listen to that. Ah, that sounds so good. It feels really good. The ticking on the lens, like it is a joy to hold and to, I can't say to shoot with, but it really is an interesting camera. I'm gonna go ahead and call this Mach 1 of our reflection box for our portraits, for beauty portraits. I'm not gonna abandon the idea. I think we'll try to build this again but in retrospect, it was a little bit too heavy for the geared hinges we bought, so it doesn't hold itself open and in the angulature in which we wanted, which was kind of the entire point. Still cool, I still dig the concept. We just need to modify the materials a little bit for version 2. Also, it was extremely sharp and I was terrified of hurting the model the entire time.
The thing that was very successful, I think, it did work very well, but if you want to do something simple to manipulate light and bend light, just a 6-inch tube painted gold inside or silver with chrome paint makes really cool light reflections and gives light to be able to wrap around both different directions and work really well.
I'll show you some sample files. Overall success. I think we walked away with some good stuff.
Till next time.
Cheers.